Hey, welcome. How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Let's start off with you picking which game you want to play.
Thank you.
Okay, great. And how many players do we have playing today? Oh, poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh, well. All right.
45 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer is the letter B on your keyboard. That's B as in bring home the bacon and fry it up in a pan. You know, that whole thing.
Hey, see if they can pick up some bourbon.
Just put a little duct tape around it. It'll hold.
20 seconds. Careful about
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10.
Good luck to you.
9. 8. Okay, and get rid of the desktop. 5. 4.
Tarot
3.
making the great beyond just a little bit greater.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hi there, and welcome to the Colorized episode, our little nod to this splendid time of the year when the leaves on the trees change color and then die and fall off the trees, and then they turn brown and decay and they're raked into piles and burned, and then they sleep for an eternity, which is forever and forever and forever. Oh man, I want to die. Somebody hold me. All right, you ready? Let's start. All right, I need a category.
Question number 1.
This category is known as 7 Glorious Shades of Gray. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Say, did you know that NBC was the first network to broadcast most of their shows in color? It's true. Up until what year would you have seen the NBC? The NBC Peacock appeared in black and white until the 1954 television season. So, wait a minute, before 1954, if peacocks were black and white, does that mean that one day zebras will be in color? Time to pick a category. Here we have, do you feel lucky? You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. One question coming right up. If General Mills, you know, the folks that make that one cereal, the pig triangle is one of the symbols used to represent the gay community. But I don't know how you could possibly market a cereal as gay. Maybe some religious leader has an idea or two. Give me a category.
Who will answer question 3?
Coming at you, channel surfing with Picasso, and this one's going to be worth $2,000. Pencils ready, let's do it. Considering the subject of his paintings during his rosy period, Picasso painted harlequins and circus performers. He also spent many grueling hours practicing to get that damn ping pong ball to stay in bucket number 6. All right, pick a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
For your enjoyment, politically correct crayons. $2,000 for correct answer. Now, you might have heard that earlier this year, Crayola changed the name of its Indian red color because some people found it offensive. Well, suppose you wanted to protest the new name Crayola chose. After soliciting more than 250,000 suggestions, Crayola renamed its Indian red color Chestnut, which apparently won by a slim margin over the second-place name, Dried Cakey Blood. That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Vote. What sport lets you wear the coolest clothes?
Vote.
Which national news anchor baby talks during commercial breaks?
Vote. Democracy depends on you. Which do you prefer, playing games or waiting to play games? If you need speed, you need X2 modem technology from US Robotics. Just 28K? No way. Check out the X2 modem. Why wait?
Welcome back. Time to play round 2, where the values are doubled. All right, y'all set? Here we go. Time to pick a category.
Numero 5 and you don't know Jack.
Well, what do we have here? Oompa Loompa, I've got another question for you. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Hey, do you remember those brightly colored chocolate-making imps from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Nah, who doesn't? Suppose Willy Wonka buys Color Me Beautiful consultations for all the Oompa... Oh, that orange skin makes Oompa Loompas natural autumns. Although that green hair is so not working. Please. Obviously, they should be blondes. All right, I need a category. Well, I hope you're all rested up, because you're about to take on a Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat category name is Either Way, You're Cruising for a Bruisin'. Okay, open your eyes and listen up. I'm going to read off 7 words, okay? And as each one pops up, I want you to tell me if it describes a shade of black or a shade of blue. If it's blackish, press 1. If it's, bluish, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $1,000 for each right answer, and you lose $1,000 for each one you get wrong or you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Azure, black or blue? Ebony, Raven, Lapis Lazuli, Sable, Sapphire. One more. Jet. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. Give me a category.
7, lucky 7.
This category is known as Can't We All Just Color Coordinate? You get it right, you get 2K. Ready? Here's the question. Suppose membership in the Rainbow Coalition were only open... That's sweet. Of course, magenta people do enjoy some special privileges. For instance, they get to check both the purple and red boxes on their census form. All right, good category. All right, flesh, butt, spits, I'm poor.
It's time for a Snickerclish restroom.
Take a look at this gibberish category. Cheese Whiz is much better. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, now you must tell me what this rhymes with. Go for it. Type in your answer. You know, the Yellow Pages has many other uses, too. Now, sure, you can use it as a stepladder, or prop up a table leg, even put a wig on it and take it to the prom. Oh, she was beautiful, and she stole my heart. Time to pick a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
Well, what do we have here? A skunk with a suntan. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, hey, I got a joke for you. Which country's flag is black and white and red all over? Is Yemen. No matter how many times I hear that joke, it still makes me laugh. Yemen. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this.
Dan Hut, play chain of command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Alligators craft.
Alternating current.
Angelic Claudia
Cold shoulder. Acrophobia coming soon.
Acrophobia, the hilarious word game that puts your creativity on the line.
So we're in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, the good character is the one.
Kinda makes talking seem overrated, doesn't it? Air Crisps. One taste, and you'll be back.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. All right, I hope you're all together because we're going. All right, I need a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes, would you like to have a cheap cigar?
The category, colorful language. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, kids, gather round, because it's time for me to tell you one of Uncle Schmitty's famous hard-boiled crime stories. Listen carefully, there will be a test. He got the green light, started dealing brownies, got caught red-handed. Malaria and yellow fever ain't the same thing, my friend. But hey, it could have been worse. At least he wasn't blue-balled while dealing greenies to some pinkos, huh? Give me a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
The category is Thus Saith Papa Smurf. And this one's going to be worth $4,000. Think fast, it's question time. Because he's generally pictured as being the color blue, who would most likely be? The Hindu deity Krishna is traditionally colored blue, so he'd be a great spiritual leader for the Smurfs. The only problem with Hindu Smurfs is that whole bindi thing. I mean, you stick a red dot on a Smurf's forehead, looks like a big purple Smurf zit. Ugh. All right, pick a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
For your enjoyment, ice cream. And this one's worth $2,000. Okay, listen very carefully. Van Morrison recorded the song Brown Eyed Girl, right? Well, imagine it was about Crystal Gayle, who sang Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue. And then she ran into Willie Nelson after the breakup, and he wrote Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, and then the rain was purple, like the Prince song, and Prince serenaded the green-eyed lady from the Sugarloaf song by singing her Red, Red Wine. You got that straight? What colors would Crystal Gayle's eyes have been? Blue. That's the way you do it. I don't know, call me stupid, but when I want my brown eyes blue, I just put in colored contacts. Time for the category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
We're calling this one When Teen Idols Attack. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hey, do you remember that movie that had the, jeez, I can't remember the name of it. Buzz in and help me out here, will you? It's the movie from the 80s. It's got the guys in it with the Dirty Dan, the Patrick Swayze guy, and C. Thomas Howell, and that guy who's always with the trouble, Charlie Sheen. That look, the Russians and Cubans invade the U.S. and these guys are in a small town and they shoot it. It was like Radon Chong or sounds like that. What's the name of the freaking movie? Come on, buzz in and type the title so we can go on with the show. Go for it. Type it. Red Dawn, of course. That's the name of that movie. Radon Chong. Anyway, suppose the guys from Red Dawn start a sequel called Red Johnny and Marie, because it's also the... Hey, stop the music. Hey, I'm just getting to the question. Now, see, this is exactly what I was talking about in the employee counseling meeting. Great. All right, I need a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
For your viewing pleasure, this limo has a fully stocked deli counter. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Hey, do you remember those ads for Grey Poupon mustard, where the one guy would pull up next to the other and say, "Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?" Imagine a car pulls up next to you and asks, "Pardon me, do you..." But of course, it's brain nerve tissue. And let me tell you, nothing tastes better on a ham sandwich than some smeared brain nerve tissue. It truly brings the flavor to life. That's it. Round 3 is over. I'm going to take care of a little business, and then I'm coming back with your Jack Attack.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, Airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com.
Hugo? Yeah, Hugo Boss. The fragrance. The world is getting smaller.
Smell better.
Hugo.
Jack Attack. When you see two words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. A stain on your character. Better there than on your pants. That's what I say. The game. Wow, that was an exciting game. It was a real thrill. You're the best player we've had by far. Now do me a favor, will you? Look to your left, now look to your right, now repeat after me.
You don't know Jack!
Howdy kids, this is Pecos Bucket here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Great show, everyone. Very nice work by all of you. Cookie, what's up next?
Hey, if you want to do another one, just let me know. Oh, well, that's very disappointing. Okay, bye.